Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here today. I'm going to show you how I propagate mint in water and also what to do if you notice white tiny specks on the leaves while your cuttings are growing. It's something that happens almost with every gardener, including me. The first time I saw those little dots, I panicked. I thought my mint had a disease, but don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to identify what those white spots mean, whether it's normal, whether it's a problem, as well as how to fix it naturally. Now, first of all, let's get started with the basics. In order to propagate mint successfully, I want you to choose healthy, non-flowering stems at about 10 to 15 centimeters long as a minimum. Trim the bottom just below the leaf node. That's where the roots will sprout. Then go ahead and remove the lower leaves so none are touching the water. Use clean water in a clear glass or a jar and place it in bright indirect light. We just place it in the garage right next to the sink. Direct sun can overheat the water and it can also damage tender roots. As a extra tip, just simply change the water every 2 to 3 days to keep the oxygen levels high and prevent rot. Within about a week, you'll see tiny white root hairs forming. That's your sign of success. Now let's talk about the mystery of those white specks you might notice while your mint is in the water. There are a few possible reasons for this and not all of them are bad. First of all, it's mineral residue. So if you use tap water, I've used tap water in this case, minerals like calcium can leave white wax when droplets dry on the leaves. The fix here is next time you do it, just use filtered water or rainwater next time. Gently wipe the leaves with a damp cloth and you'll be good to go. The second reason is natural trichomes. So some mint varieties have fine white hairs or tiny glands that look like specks. This is absolutely totally normal. The fix here is to rub one leaf gently. If the specks don't move or scrape off easily, it's a natural texture. Number 3 is pest, which is the most common cause, unfortunately. So if these spots move or cluster, it's likely either spider mites or whitefly eggs. They appear when the air is dry or when the jar is kept too close to direct light. The fix here is simply rinse the leaves under running water, then spray with a light neem oil soap solution, which is 1 teaspoon of neem oil and a few drops of mild soap per liter of water. So don't ignore these early signs because once mites multiply, they can actually damage new roots and pause your propagation completely. Here's how I naturally treat and prevent white specks from coming in the future. Here's my full routine to keep the meat cuttings healthy and spotless. Step 1 is I'm going to move the jar away from the direct sun and I'm going to ensure airflow around the leaves. Step 2 is just going to go to replace the water with clean filtered water every 2 days. Step 3 is to wipe the leaves gently with a soft cloth dipped in diluted neem spray. Or if I don't have any diluted neem spray, I could use chamomile tea because both of these work to kill the bacteria and the mites naturally. And step 4 is to add a few drops of seaweed solution to the water weekly to strengthen root growth and improve plant immunity. And within about a few days, what is expected to happen is that you'll start to notice new roots forming, fresh green, bright green leaves replacing the old ones. So don't overcrowd the job. Each cutting needs its own space for oxygen and light. So I'm going to start to separate each of these into 2 jars. And then afterwards, we're going to go ahead and transplant them. Once the roots reach about 5 centimeters long, it is now time to transplant the mint. We're going to use a light mix of compost, perlite, and cocoa peat. Make a small hole, tuck the roots in gently, and we're going to water that lightly. Keep in partial shade for the first few days until it starts to adjust, and we'll have bright new mint plant ready to take off. So remember, those white specks aren't always a bad sign. Sometimes it's just water minerals, but sometimes it can be a sign to clean and refresh your mint propagation set. Propagating mint in water, super easy, really rewarding. I've done it plenty of times, and it's perfect for anyone starting a herb garden. We even do it from store-bought mint, which this is from store-bought mint. We just remove the lower leaves, we cut at an angle length the bottom of the stem, and just pop it into clean filtered water. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you've seen white spots on your mint. What have you used in order to help you fix it? Please share your strategies and your remedies, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more natural propagation and gardening tips and tricks every single week. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and have an amazing, great day. All the best.